Hello students, Mrs. Tanda here. I wanted to make a video for you guys today because you've been doing a lot of work with the inventions of the Industrial Revolution. I wanted to start by going over those notes that you should have completed and turned into me for your assignment from the past 2 days about the different inventions, and then I'm going to explain what you're going to do with that information now for your assignment that is due tomorrow. So I wanted to start with that first set of 6 inventions. We have the steam engine, the steam ship, the train, steel, the telegraph, and a couple of our textile inventions, including the spinning jenny and the water frame, some of which you read about in your overview reading. So as you can see, most of these inventions are invented in the 1700s and 1800s. What we're going to see as a theme here with all 18 of these inventions when we look at them as a whole is that the inventions that had to do with the production of goods came earlier, and then we started to see inventions with transportation and communication. A common theme that you're going to see with all of these is that they were all faster and more efficient than doing things by hand the way that they had been produced before. So I'm going to post these notes on Google Classroom so that you'll be able to look at each of these and kind of check through your answers. But as I was looking at your assignments as you guys were turning them in, most of you were pretty on point with many of these. Some of them for the categories of the inventions were just a little challenging, but ones that I really wanted to make sure that you knew right away, like the telegraph or the train, you guys hit those on the head, so good job. If we look at the next set of 6, we have the light bulb, the smallpox vaccine, factories, airplanes, telephones, and automobiles. So again, as we look through these years of the inventions, we even get into the 1900s here with this one with our Wright brothers. Woohoo! Go Dayton, Ohio! Orville and Wilbur, we see you guys. And again, more efficient, increasing production. It's quicker, it's easier, it's faster. Those are our common themes that we see here with all of these inventions that lead to our modern way of living in our modern lives now. So again, I have the categories here listed for you guys for those inventions, so you can look at those and check out those answers. And then our interchangeable parts, alternating current, the reaper, the radio, the electric motor, and then more machines, the spinning mule and the power loom. Interchangeable parts are going to be, again, more efficient, making repairs easier. These are going to allow for mass production in factories. Mass production is making a lot of the exact same good, and that's going to drive the cost of those goods down and make it cheaper and easier for people to buy those goods. Alternating current is really a game changer because this is how power is going to be transmitted. There was alternating current and there was direct current, and there was actually like a battle between these engineers and inventors of which one was going to be the better way to power things, and alternating current is the one that won out. It was easier to transmit that power source over further distances, and like the reading said, this is what we still use today to transmit power. The reaper impacted agricultural production and made that quicker and more efficient. The radio allowed for mass communication, easier than newspapers. You didn't have to wait till the next day to print the newspaper. You could get that information out in that moment. Same with the telegraph. The electric motor was more powerful, and these factory machines also increased production and impacted the production of goods. Connection that we can see to today with this smallpox vaccine, I wanted to highlight this, the category of invention here. I said answers will vary, it's going to have many impacts. We're living through this right now as we're waiting for a vaccine. We can see the economic impacts that a vaccine would have on all of us to be able to come back into schools and not have to quarantine, and businesses to be able to go back full steam. So that's kind of why I had that as answers will vary, because that's going to impact multiple different things when we start to see the invention and production of these vaccines that are going to cure many diseases that had plagued humanity for quite some time. So now that you've done this research, you've written about it, you've read about it, I'm going to make you think about it in a different way. So your assignment for today, and this is due tomorrow, is this Google form that is ranking the inventions of the Industrial Revolution. I want you to use your research about the inventions to evaluate them. Please fill in your name first and last, you're not famous yet, and your class period so that it makes it easier for me to track these responses as I go through. And then you're going to rank these. So with each one, you are going to, with each list, I should say, of inventions, this is why I chunked them into groups of 6, you're going to choose which invention you think was the most important. So in the first group, you're going to choose either the steam engine, the steam ship, the train, steel, telegraph, or textile inventions. And then you, of course, this is my history class, you're going to have to make an argument here. You need to tell me why you chose that invention over the others. So why did you think that one was the most important from that group? Please, in your answer, make sure that you highlight which one you chose. So being able to tell me, I chose the steam engine because, or whatever your choice was for that first group. And then the second, list 2, light bulb, smallpox, vaccine, factories, airplane, telephone, automobile. Which one did you choose as the most important and why? And then, of course, with the last one, interchangeable parts, alternating current, reaper, radio, electric motor, and factory machines. I believe I set this up so that you guys will be able to see each other's responses. And if I didn't, I'm going to change that setting so that you can. This always leads to a very interesting discussion in class, so I'm going to try to see if there's a way that I can make it so that you guys can at least see what each other are choosing. So I think that you guys have been doing a great job with your remote work this week. You did your overview outline online. You did your inventions, like study and research, and now you're going to be applying that information and kind of thinking through it critically to make these choices of which you think are more important. I'm excited to see what you guys decide and come up with. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I can do individual Google Meets with any of you if you need to. Just send me an email. And we're supposed to find out today what the plan is for next week, so we'll keep you posted on that as well. I hope you are all doing well and staying healthy, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.